If you're a Cincinnati sports fan, you already know how this story usually ends. A little hope, a lot of frustration, and the same conversations year after year after year. And that's exactly why this channel is changing in 2026. This isn't it's an evolution. Happy New Year and welcome back to the Cincinnati Sports Scene podcast. If you've been with us from the very beginning, first off, thank you, seriously. And if you're new here, this episode is important because today we're laying out where this channel is going in 2026 and why. I'm Dave. I'm flying solo today, but Sam is still very much part of this show every week. That will not change. What does change is how we're talking about sports. Let's start with the why. For years, this channel's focused heavily on the Cincinnati sports. The Reds, the Bengals, UC, FC, Cincinnati, Xavier, and we still care deeply about those teams. But if we're being honest, and this channel has always tried to be honest, it started to feel like we're having the same conversations over and over and over again. Same frustrations, same structural problems, same small market disadvantages, same off-season optimism, followed by the same disappointment. And eventually you hit a point where you ask yourself, are we just reacting? Or are we actually adding something new to this conversation? Because complaining without solutions, that gets old for us and for you. So here's the shift in 2026. Cincy Sports Scene is becoming a broader national sports conversation through a Midwest lens, though. This does not mean we're turning into another LA, New York, SEC, ESPN, Cowboy Every Week show. Frankly, that content already exists everywhere. What doesn't exist, though, is a show that talks about how small market teams like us actually can compete, why the Midwest gets ignored and whether that's earned, how college football, the CFP, NIL, and the transfer portal can be fixed, what the media gets wrong about fan bases outside of the coast. We're not here to yell hot takes into the microphone. We're here to question the system, offer solutions, and make it entertaining while we do it. So, what does that look like week to week? You're going to see more episodes built around ideas, not just reactions. Things like, how would we fix the college football playoff? Can a small market MLB team actually win consistently? And how? Why the transfer portal helps stars but kills depth? Draft specials, because drafts always work. Media narratives that don't match reality. We're still going to debate. We're still going to disagree. We're still going to laugh, rant, and call out nonsense. But the goal is simple. If you're a sports fan anywhere in the country, especially outside the spotlight, this show should feel like it's for you. And let me be crystal clear about this part. The Reds, the Bengals, Cincinnati sports, they're not gone. When something matters, we'll talk about it. When something is interesting, we'll cover it. They're just no longer the only lens we are using. Think of Cincinnati as part of the conversation, not the entire conversation. So if you've been here because you love Cincinnati sports, stay with us. If you ever felt like your team, your market, or your fan base gets ignored, this show is for you. And if you tried the same recycled takes, we think you're going to like where this is heading. This is the Cincinnati Sports Scene 2026. Same voices, sharper conversations, bigger picture. Let us know in the comments what you want to see from this next chapter, and we'll see you next episode. Take care, everybody.